When we sleep, we go through 4 stages. There are 3 stages that are non-REM sleep or non-rapid eye movement, and then there's one stage that is called REM sleep. Each cycle lasts up to about 90 minutes, and then it repeats. And the order in which these stages go is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it repeats 3 and 2, and then it goes into REM. So that whole cycle is about 90 minutes, and then it will repeat again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, REM, and again and again and again. So the first stage is called non-REM, stage 1. And in this stage, it's the beginning of the sleep cycle, and you begin to disconnect from the world around you. And it's the lightest stage of sleep. And usually when you're in normal wakeful consciousness, your brain is producing beta waves, which is you're fully alert, and that's usually around 12 to 30 cycles per second. And then in this first stage, your brain starts producing alpha waves, which is about 8 to 12 cycles per second. So you're kind of slowing down the brain waves. This is also where you might encounter the hypnotic jerk, which is like when you're asleep and then all of a sudden you feel like you're falling. And it usually lasts up to about 5 to 10 minutes of the 90-minute cycle period. Stage 2, that's when the brain waves move to theta waves, which are about 3 to 7 cycles per second. And you become less aware of your surroundings, your body temperature might drop, your breathing and heart rate becomes more regular. And this lasts for about 20 minutes. And your brain produces rapid bursts of rhythmic brain activity, which are called sleep spindles. And this increases your ability to learn, and it's really only happens in mammals. Okay, next is stages 3 and 4, which are basically the same thing, except the only thing different in stage 3 is that there are 20 to 50% delta waves, and in stage 4 there's more than 50% delta waves. And delta waves are the slowest and largest waves, and it's like 2 to 5 cycles per second. And so in stage 3 and 4, growth and hormone release happens, and you're in the deepest stage of sleep, and your body is basically functioning at the lowest level, and in this stage it would be very, very hard to wake up. Okay, the next stage is REM sleep, which is very important. And so this happens, if you get 8 hours of sleep, it will probably happen 2 hours in an 8-hour night. And in this stage, your axons are myelinating, which helps when you're organizing and storing memories. And it also cleans out the trash from the neurons. And in this stage, you're also encountering 90% of your dreams. This stage is also called sleep paralysis because many times you feel like you're having a dream and you feel like you're running, but you actually can't move because your voluntary muscles are paralyzed. And during this stage, your heart rate and blood pressure increases. It's also referred to as paradoxical sleep because while your brain and other body systems become very more active, your muscles are more relaxed. And this stage, many people say it's also really close to, you're almost as awake as wakeful consciousness. And fun fact is that babies spend about 50% of their sleep in REM sleep because they're learning a lot more, so it takes a lot more time for the axons to get myelinated. But then people that are about 60 to 65 might only experience 15% of REM sleep because they're older and they do not need to be, their axons do not need to be myelinated.